Right, how y'all doing? It's pickups time. July pickups. I wasn't expecting a July pickups. However, gifts have been given, and I'm very thankful. So let's start off with PC. UFO 50 from my mate Divine. It's a 50 game in one pack. Like 50 retro style games like I play when I was a kid. All the different genres you can think of. Platformers, RPGs, sports games, fighting games, strategy games. Really, really fun. Like, neat concept, man. Thank you very much. What a deal, mate. What a great find. And then out of the blue, just completely randomly, I got gifted a Nintendo Switch 2 from my mum. Thank you. It's a neat upgrade. It's bigger, more powerful than the Switch 1. Because of the size increase, we can now have bigger Joy-Cons. They're much nicer in the little grip, but they still feel like baby controls in my hands. Really glad though to have it because it has backwards compatibility with Switch 1, and so my kind of collection of 300 odd digital games on Switch 1 will hopefully all play on Switch 2. My library is safe for that bit longer, but hopefully my Switch 1 will last for a long time as yet. But Switch 2 came with Mario Kart World, which man, that's an interesting take on the Mario Kart formula. What if Mario Kart was a world touring game? Or just a touring game, not a circuit racer, but a touring game. What? Yeah. You do your first race, in your Grand Prix, you do your first race, like your standard 3-lap fair or whatever it is, and then every other race after that is a drive from track whatever to the next track. So you have like Toad's Turnpike style stuff where you're just driving along like a motorway or mountain roads or whatever to the next track. The long tour bit will be like 2 laps, and then you'll have a final lap as a singular lap on the next track. And then after that, you have another touring section to get you to the next track. It's pretty fun. It's very different for a Mario Kart game. But it's interesting because my son and I gave it a go, and a couple of my mates have given it a go, but we haven't even touched races when we've played together. We've just been driving around the world map. It's different. It's neat. I like it because I'm a guy that prefers the journey rather than the whole destination thing. But I can see where it might rub some people up the wrong way. But neat game. Looks very nice too. I would say definitely worth a crack. I mean, it comes with the system. And I don't know if this one counts, right? Splatoon side order. We got the Switch 2 and Splatoon 3 got an update. So I thought maybe it's about time to take a punt and get the expansion for Splatoon 3. I really love the expansion for Splatoon 2. I haven't given Splatoon 3 anywhere near as much love as Splatoon 2. But it's pretty neat. My elder son showed me some of the little bits I was missing, like locations from the previous Splatoon games. But side order is, what if Splatoon was a rogue-like, in that you have to climb this tower, and if you die, you have to restart it. But every time you climb the tower, you collect power-ups, and you can collect currency, and you can trade that stuff in to make you stronger, to make the next run easier until you beat the tower. It's pretty fun. It's pretty neat. Like, I'm not very good at it, but like a run seems to take me hours. So I think it's worth the coin, man. I don't know if it's quite as good as Octo expansion from Splatoon 2, but it's fun. It's very fun. Very fun. And then the last thing. Man, does this really count? Genki, the guys behind the Covert Dock and the Shadowcast and the Shadowcast Pro capture cards and all that kind of stuff, have released an extension lead. Yeah, you heard me right. It's an extension lead. This is what it is. It's an extension lead. they sent me a link saying, "Hey, yo, we're releasing a new plug. We're going to release a new adapter, and we're going to do a UK version. Here's your UK version link, and we're going to release an extension lead. Have at it. Anyone that orders is going to get a big old discount." And I really wanted a British plug, Genki charger. They released like a 100-watt charger a while back. And I really wanted a UK plug. So the problem with Genki products is they always need travel adapters to work in the UK, and the travel adapters make the things really bulky. Downside, they never actually got round to, they cancelled partway through the thing. They cancelled the UK plug and then the extension lead. As far as the plug goes, not fun. But, it works, it's fine. But the extension lead is great. It's absolutely great. The 3 regular plugs and then a bunch of different output power USB-C ports on the side. The little plug sockets are RGB. For whatever reason, it looks kind of nice. At night time, I kind of leave it on to it lights up part of my room, so you don't need to have a light on when you go downstairs or whatever in the middle of the night. It's a nice little night light. I will say, the Americanized travel adapter things, I'm not a fan. It's got quite a bit of grip. And when you pull out the flat plugs, sometimes it pulls the travel adapter. Like, unless you go straight up, you can actually pull the travel adapter out. And man, dude, you do not want that thing plugged in and yanking a travel adapter off. At one point, I did have a nice bang. It was all fine, but not great. Genki, if you do release the UK version, go for it of the little 100-watt plug thing. But the extension lead's great. Totally recommend it. It's their Genki Moonbase. If I can be bothered, I might get another one at some point. I would have liked a 4-port and then 4 sockets and then the USB stuff, but this will probably live in my bag for forever, really, because it's fantastic. I can plug in absolutely everything, I can charge absolutely everything, and I can do it quickly. Top-notch stuff. But that's it. That's July. Thanks again for all the stuff. Man, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting any of it, but very much appreciate it. It's all really cool. It's been really fun. I'll see you all in the next one.